Hello students. Uh, Today I am going to give all the answers of Unit 3, that is Inside Our Earth. Before unit test, before the first quarterly, I have given you the short answers, but the answer in brief number D, those I have not given you. So today I'll give you these answers. Okay. All the short answers A, B and C we have done before the first quarter exam. Now number D. D1. Question number 1 is, what is the innermost layer of the earth called? What are its characteristics? That you'll get in page number 131. Page number 131, the core. Heading is there, core. There it is. The innermost layer of the earth's interior is metallic core, or you can write metallic core, or simply you can write the innermost layer of the earth's interior is called core. If you don't write metallic core, that also will do. Only core you write. Innermost layer of the earth is called core. Then what are its characteristic features? Now from here you take few lines as characteristics. Point number 1, both temperature and pressure are very high. Point number 2, it has a radius of about 3,500 km from the center of the earth. And then point number 3, the outer core is in molten state and the inner core is very dense and solid. The outer, this is together, it is point number 3. The outer core is in a molten state and inner core is very dense and solid. This is point number 3. That means you'll get 3 points. Point number 1, both temperature and pressures are very high. Point number 1. Then point number 2, it has a radius of about 3,500 kilometers from the center of the earth. This is point number 2. And point number 3, the outer core is in a molten state and temperature on it, and the inner core is very dense and solid. These are the 3 characteristics. Then distinguish between the following: rocks and minerals. So rocks and minerals, you'll not get much in your book. So I'll give you following. You'll begin this way. Following are the differences between rocks and minerals. Following are the differences between the rocks and minerals. Then put a small dash and down you write point number A. Rocks vary, V-A-R-Y, vary in color, texture, T-E-X-T-U-R-E, texture, comma, color, comma, texture, comma, chemical composition and softness. But minerals have definite, physical and chemical properties, PROPERTIES, properties. This is point number A. Then number B, minerals contain no fossil, whereas some rocks contain fossils, Then point number 3, rocks are composed of minerals. But minerals are not said to be composed of rocks. Minerals are not said, said to be composed of rocks. So these 3 points. There are many more. 3 points enough. Okay. Then next question is, what is the importance of rocks in our lives? Make a list of all the uses of rocks you can think of. Okay. Okay, write down. Rocks help us to develop new technologies, 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 and are used in our everyday life, LIVES, lives. Then you write, this is what are the importance of rocks in our life. So change the paragraph and then you write, rocks are used in construction works like houses, roads, bridges, 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 walls, 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 etc. Then in making cosmetics, 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 cars, cars, appliances, 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 in writing, in making, then in making cement, in making cement, 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 comma, bath scrub, bath scrub, bath, BATH, bath scrub, 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 etc. Okay, this is number 3, D3. Then number 4, how are sedimentary rocks formed? Sedimentary rocks, you'll get it here. In page number 132, sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks, you'll get in page number 132. Here you see rocks are broken down by the weathering, by wearing down of the earth's surface. Rocks are broken down by the wearing down of the earth's surface. The broken material is dislodged, picked up, transported and then deposited by various means. Various means like gravity, water, glacier, etc. The broken materials are called sediment. The sediments is spread and laid in lowlands, lakes and ocean bed. The sediments deposited layer by layer over time get compacted by the weight of overlying rocks and water into solid rocks. Thus, sedimentary rocks are formed. Thus, sedimentary rocks are formed. If you find it too long, then afterwards, just to go through. If you find it too long, then you let me know. Okay. Then number 5. What are fossils? Why is petroleum called fossil fuel? Okay, I'll just dictate. Sometimes remains of animals and plants. Sometimes remains of animals and plants get trapped in the layers of sedimentary rocks. Get trapped, TRAPPED, trapped in the layers of sedimentary rocks. They are called fossils. So, what are fossils? This is the answer. Sometimes remains of animals and plants get trapped in the layers of sedimentary rocks. They are called fossils. Then, why is petroleum called fossil fuel? Now change the paragraph and write coal and petroleum Okay, coal no need, only write, since it is given only petroleum, so write petroleum was formed. Petroleum was formed when remains of vegetation, when remains of vegetations and animals, remains of vegetations and animals were buried, B-U-R-I-E-D, buried, within the layers of other sediments, were buried within the layers of other sediments. That is why petroleum is called fossil fuel. Fossil fuel. That is why petroleum is called fossil fuel. Okay. Now, number 6. Explain the plate tectonics theory in brief. Plate tectonic you will get in page number 131. 131, that last paragraph you see, last paragraph of the first row. Heading is tectonic plates. The earth crust is fractured into several rock plates that float like icebergs or rafts on the upper mantle. These plates are in constant motion, and each plate may have continents and ocean basins atop. The shape of the continents has evolved and changed over millions of years due to crustal movement. The movement of this plate causes earthquake and volcanoes among other geological occurrences. This theory is called plate tectonics. Up to here, you can write. If you find too long, then you can write this way. The shape of the continents has evolved and changed over millions of years due to crustal movement. After this, you can write, this theory is called plate tectonics. This movement of the plate causes earthquake and volcanic, no need. Change over millions of years due to crustal movement, and then after this, after full stop, this theory is called plate tectonic theory. Alright? Okay. Sedimentary rocks you see, if you find it difficult, then let me know. You can just give me a message in WhatsApp. Okay? Then I will prepare a easy answer for you. Alright? Okay. We'll stop for today.